So, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what God wants. I don't know what he wants from me. I trust him. But we're at the point where we're tired of the abuse. We're tired of suffering. My daughter, once again, had the ambulance come out. We go to the store. I can't even get some tampons from the store without, all of a sudden my daughter started coughing, choking, vomiting nonstop. And I'm going to put the footage here. There's nothing they can do. She had been to the hospital twice, into emergency room in the last 3 days, and nobody can find anything wrong. It's a spiritual attack on her, and I already know it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know if you have a bag or something. We just need a bag. Because she won't stop vomiting. Yeah, I'm getting all this. I'm tired of it. It got to the point where a lady, a registered nurse, we were in line, and I tried to get a money order. My daughter passed out.
Hey, mama. Hey. Come on, mama. Come here.
And the lady had to come and try to revive her. She was a registered nurse, as you can see here.
Let it out. Let it out. I'm a nurse. I got it. Got it. Let it out, babe.
And this is getting to the point where my daughter's tired of suffering. We have been oppressed for years, and I'm gonna let her talk. You wanna talk, honey? Here.
Hello. So my name is Max. You know me from Tribute Max. So I don't know what to say, because I'm choking, like I'm almost gonna die, because this lady's trying to save my life, beating my back, and it got to the point that I'm fainting and passing out, choking.
Like I said, this has been going on since my daughter was small. We're tired of suffering. We can't live our lives. This entire rogue group has come up against us because of what this man has done to us. I don't know I'm tired. I'm tired, and I know you all are tired of hearing it. Imagine how I feel going through it. Imagine how me and my children feel going through. We've been going through this for years, for many years now. And sometimes I get angry. I get upset, like, God, why are you tormenting me and my family just so you can win somebody's soul? I don't know what it is that you want. This man, I don't owe anybody anything. And there will never be a union. I'm not marrying someone who abused my children, who abused me, who had my children taken from me, who attempted to murder my children repeatedly. The ambulance, they come and pick my daughter up. Everything's fine. My daughter starts talking like she is now. This is what's been going on. He'll give her an attack, and it'll come out of nowhere. We go to the hospital. I declined going to the emergency room this time because this would have been the third time within just a couple days, and they never find anything. It's always the same thing. They check her, she's fine, everything's fine. They give her some medication, it doesn't work. It's the same old stuff. This man is causing these things to happen. These people are doing this to us. And I'm at the point where I'm tired of the abuse. I'm tired of being oppressed. I am tired that they could take my kids out of the home and say I neglect my kids, but you allow someone to abuse us? And you do nothing? No one's doing anything? I'm trusting and waiting on God, and nothing's being done. This man gets to torment this family, does what he wants. My daughter gets to the point where sometimes she just feels like she'd rather die. They continue to keep suffering. Like, as I understand, we suffer as the righteous. We're suffering. We're supposed to be sheep for the slaughter. We're suffering. We know suffering. That's all we've done is suffer. And sometimes I just get tired of waking up just to suffer. Me and my children, we're tired of not just suffering, being tormented. This is abuse. This is torment. This is the same stuff that happened in Harrisburg when they told everybody, said I was lying. My daughter would have seizures out of nowhere when this man was causing her to have seizures because he didn't want me working. He didn't want me going out in public. He wanted to do everything to oppress me. How can you have someone put someone in a bondage and allow someone to put someone in a bondage? I am tired. I understand that there's an assignment, but Greater are you. We're supposed to have the victory. People look at me and I get messages, people thinking that I'm not even truly a Christian, because it's like Christians, we're supposed to prevail. We're not supposed to continue to keep fighting the same battle and not seeing any victory for years. And it's like, it's gotten to the point where people are looking at me like, do you really truly serve God? Because they're seeing everything I'm going through and how I'm continuously oppressed and nothing's changed after all these years. We're still in the same bondage. They've destroyed my vehicles, kept me from working, attacked me, harassed me on the jobs, do everything. Then they send little antagonizing, gaslighting little videos and stuff and comments and say, oh, go work, go get a job. I tried working and getting a job, but your covenant kingdom of darkness doesn't want me to work. All this because I chose to do God's work for him. I'm a servant, and we know what it's like to truly suffer. I know what it's like to truly suffer, but to put my children through this, I don't know what else to do. I'm wondering, why are we waiting? Why are you allowing this to happen? What more do you want? I don't know. I don't have any answers. I'm just tired of my children suffering. My daughter's humiliated. My children have suffered. My son has suffered. We have lost our entire lives. Every day we wake up, God plays this song. He puts a song in my heart, and it talks about how grace has set us free and all these things, but I don't feel free. I asked him, I said, Lord, how am I free when I wake up every day in a bondage? I wake up every day with someone controlling my life, oppressing me and my children, doing all kinds of things to oppress and attack us, putting their burdens upon us. We don't get to live. We don't get to live. You might think everything's okay. Nothing's okay with me. We're not living our life. All we wake up to do is suffer. All we wake up to do is live in poverty and bondage and shame. And I'm not here to make anybody feel bad. I'm just talking about how I feel, because I'm tired of it. I am so fed up. I know no one can do anything. There's nothing anybody can do. This is what God wants for us. This is what he wants. He's allowed this to happen, and it's just something we have to deal with now. But I'm just tired of seeing my kids suffer every day. We can't enjoy our lives. We can't, like I said, we can't even go to a store without these attacks and assaults happening. I go outside, all of a sudden spiritual attacks hit me. My throat gets sore. People do the same old weird stuff that people have been doing for years. Harassing this family everywhere we go. It's a literal bondage. Walking around in shame. And sometimes I get so annoyed with God. I get so angry, like, Lord, you said abundant life. This is not abundance. You said it should be for us here on earth as it is in heaven. Is this happening in heaven? I don't even talk half about the stuff that goes on, because every time I try to get on here and talk about it, I can't even process my thoughts, because they want me to shut up. They don't want me to tell everything that these people are doing to oppress us on a daily basis. Multiple people ganging up upon us, an entire organization. I know a lot of you don't want to do this. A lot of you are just doing it because you're controlled and they're telling you to do this. I understand that. I pray for people. I pray, I tell God, I say, hey, those who truly want to be free, set them free, Lord. I know there are people who don't want to do this. They're just being forced to do this. No one wants to do this. You have to be a heartless person to inflict harm upon someone who's done nothing to you, especially an innocent child, a disabled child. Most people don't, they're not like this. They're being forced to do this because these people, there are people who are filled with hatred. They're filled with hatred, and I'm not gonna let this hatred destroy me. I'm still holding on. But some days it's overwhelming, like today. Some days I'm near tears because I just wanted to end already. And I'm ready for God to just come back, because this is not life. We've been abused for so long. And my kids can't have a regular, normal life. Here. You feel better now? You tell them how you feel. This is psychological abuse, emotional abuse. It's traumatizing to me and my children to allow these things to happen. It really is. And those who are letting this go on, you know these people are tormenting us. They know who's doing it. You know who's doing it. And you're letting them walk around free. You let them torment this family for years. Just my daughter was probably, she was a young girl. 8 or 9 years old. My son was just a 3-year-old boy in preschool, and they had been tormenting us for all this time, the entire kingdom of darkness coming up against us. When I was standing in the store, I know it looked like I'm not concerned, but people don't understand. I'm at the point where, yes, I care and I'm concerned, but I'm just like so numb to this. We've been dealing with this for so long. Like I have emotions, but it's just like, I can't even express it anymore. We've been going through this for so long. It's at the point where, you know how you've been dealing with something for so long and it's just like, you don't really even have a response to it anymore. You don't really have a real reaction because it's like, here we go with this again. You're just so accustomed to it. Hey, I know you saw your sister pass out today. And how did you feel about it? You got your half-eaten burrito in here.
Yeah. I'm about to finish it.
You want to say something to the video? Look up? No? Okay, you don't want to be on the video. You have nothing to say about it?
I'm upset.
I know. We all are.